Good morning, everybody. This is David from the New Trader, and this is Marie. And yes, let's see what we do today. Market is hobbling around there, 159, 659. When I say market, I'm pretty much referring a SPY, but it applies to Nasdaq, Dow Jones, and all those names. So today we're gonna have possibly, possibly, almost for sure, interest rate cut. Is it gonna be 25%, like 25 points, or it's gonna be 50 points? So I guess it's gonna be 25, but we will see what happens. I mean, definitely a big day. We have building permits at 8:30. Those numbers came a lot lower than expected, I would say. So that's not good. Normally, meaning its economy could be slowing down a bit, but the market is at all-time high. So we keep seeing those divergency where some things are saying, you know what, it's not that good, but the market keeps saying it's okay, we're gonna go higher and higher. So yeah, but let's see what opportunities we find. Watch out for that. That's at 2:30 today. And we also have some oil news numbers coming out at 10:30. That won't move much the market, especially with the OFOMC projection coming out at 2:30. So I think many people is going to be on expectation. So probably watch out for a choppy market for the morning. What about you, Marie? How are you doing today?
I am doing very well, Davey. What a beautiful day. We're going to have a fantastic temperature. And of course, like you say, I think it could be a quiet, we will see market. But the numbers that we've had this morning that you've shared with me, we've had a lot of really bad numbers, but the market's still pumping.
Yeah.
Right? So we still have a lot of strength. The RSI is just
Delusional.
spectacular. I'm not sure. Are they going to pull back when, if we're preparing for the afternoon? Not sure. But wow, the market is really, really not reacting the way that we think it should. So when we're looking at our top players this morning, well, we've got NEO and ACHR. So NEO, right now, trading at a crazy volume and a crazy ARVO. And if I'm not mistaken, our top ARVO for my list is Baidu.
Baidu, okay.
Wow, what a pop.
Just notice that we have a streaming that is not correct.
Okay, so we've got an $11 pop on Baidu this morning. So is that possible to pull back? You better believe it.
Okay, something is off on the streaming. Yeah, epidermis. I just noticed the streaming had the wrong link. Okay, so now we are there. Okay, so perfect. So I'm gonna take a look at Baidu, but for the open, I don't know what are you trading. The market's gonna open in 34 seconds, pretty much. Baidu pumping up like, that's a big gap up, and then a little bit too quiet. So I will be concerned about a sell-off on Baidu. What are you looking at? The Baidu long, short,
No,
whatever?
I was looking as well as short because that's an incredible pop that we've had there.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I would be looking at short for Baidu.
Okay, yeah, like, so I really don't like the way it's looking like.
No, I like Ionic this morning, so we will see. And hey, let's have fun.
Yeah, enjoy everybody. So I have an order to go long Nvidia. I'm not rushing this trade. I'm gonna take it slow. It's just a trade.
Okay.
There we go. We got it. Let's see if it survives or not. But So while I have my tray on Nvidia, I would like to look at SPY. Like this is not holding the VWAP, of course. Like I probably should be looking short. That was a kind of counterintuitive trade there, but it's gonna be good. We are gonna be okay with that one. SPY really rocking it up, and man, like that software is amazing thing. Yesterday the software that was not taking entry it did took an entry, and like basing my judgment as a trader, it's like very good entry compared to what the other was doing. So of course it's gonna be making, yeah, it's exactly what I was talking about. It's he will do way better than the other guy.
So SPY's pulling back.
We had a bunch of Hopperhammer. Gotcha. SPY is pulling back. Yeah, I found resistance in the 200 moving average. That's a 5-minute 200 moving average. So yeah, 660 seems to be troubled right now. Nvidia have a seller at 173, 36, 35. So let's look at that one. It's a little bit higher, I know, but do not panic here. It's, as I say, it's just a trade. I have to put the mark at the 173. Like let's go back to Nvidia. So basically, I have to put a line at the 6 around there. Yeah, exactly. So I need to watch out for whoever, like once we get there, I want to see if the seller is able to push higher or not. Though right now it's going down. So it's going down with a little bit of momentum. So do I want to be out of there? Probably the answer to that is yes. But I'm gonna be patient on that one. I think at the open he tried to hold decent, so
We've got SPY now that is caught between the two VWAPs.
yeah, SPY.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about choppiness. So I'm gonna try to fix my price. It's not offering that actually. It's just going straight down. Yeah, Nvidia got me out.
SPY wicked through the VWAP.
Okay. Which one do I want to take? That's a question here.
Wow, that came fast.
Which one?
The patient and calm and composure it took to hold Ionic was something that I am proud of.
I'm out of Nvidia even before it didn't hit my stop loss. I just got myself out of there. Makes no sense to me to keep fighting for it. The way it sell off from there. Yeah, let's see, where are we at? Yeah, we're gonna keep going down for now. So probably I want to go the other way instead. And sure, I want to go the other way. What are you trading, Ionic?
Ionic.
Look at the way that thing is holding was holding the VWAP and is holding the VWAP now.
Which one?
Ionic.
Oh,
Yeah, very cool chart.
very pretty. 80. There we go. That's my 80.
Nvidia have a lot of momentum to go way lower for now, but I don't have the best price I can get, and that's
Okay.
on me. But oh my goodness,
What? How many?
a bunch. A bunch.
Our boy here is gonna become viral. Come on.
Ay. Yes. Let's keep it secret.
Oh, okay. It's one that's tough, eh? To keep a secret.
It's not that.
You're hilarious. Okay, well.
Okay, we are back. You funny. Ionic is going down.
Yeah. And 62, no, you cannot touch that.
But it's looking good. Maybe the 6250.
63.
Do you have anything at 6250?
No, it's
Because there is-
85.
Okay. So I'm gonna take a little time to look at the tape on Nvidia, because the tape of Nvidia is looking. First, the volume is looking horrible. Like, I mean, we are having like literally a high volume day for Nvidia, where it's trading right now at 126% its average volume for the last 10 days. And right now we have a lot of patiently buying here, and I have a major level that I hope it doesn't get there, but if it get there, it's gonna be good for my short. But it's like, well, I say it won't. Like, I hope it doesn't get there. Like, I mean, at the end, if it get there, it was probably will bounce because it's the alpha level. But I'm talking about 164. Do you
For
think?
Nvidia?
Yeah, it's the only reason why I think there is a higher chance to get there, even if it's just a wicked, if it's just wicked. It's because of whenever J. Paul grab the microphone, you know, it's all the way down, all the way up, and then so based on the volume we have today and the intentions from the open, we have a chance of getting there. But the way I see it, let's say if I will be, right now I have is only Tesla for my long term,
170.80.
which I actually gonna take some Tesla short.
So 170.80 didn't get fulfilled.
Let's see if I can get Tesla at a decent price. I know it's not easy to get it at a decent price. It's a little amount for now. So I'm offering the overnight VWAP for Tesla. So
Spy pulling.
beep, 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 beep. So SPY.
Spy the PCL.
As I say, I'm trying to get some Tesla short, but I wasn't able to get any yet. I will get it apparently right now, right there. Come on, Tesla, you can do it. There we go. We got some Tesla. And I wanted to see it even higher for me to add. Yeah, let's see if we get back in there for me to add a bit more. I have an order to add. Let's see if he wants to do that.
Okay.
So this is Tesla for me. As I say, I answered there is a overnight VWAP. My ad is around the regular VWAP, the other ad, and yeah, it's not exactly there, but it's around there. I feel like if I could add at the same price I have,
Okay.
I just don't want to jump the trigger, you know. There is no reason why to be rushy when we are expecting to have a choppy day. Like right now it's 9:44, probably 9:45. The range that is gonna be marking on SPY is gonna just stay there for the whole morning. So hey, if that's the case, chop chop.
Okay.
9:45. So opening range have been marked. SPY is breaking it right away. So it should be able to get me. Tesla should be able to get me. There is very high volume in that candle right now. The candle that just died. And they were not able to accomplish much. we're gonna be ringing the bell for NVDA. I am practicing more and more that partialing because I am not wanting to leave position open.
Okay. Still ionic.
Yes, still ionic, I see. I have my binoculars. Binoculars, you call it?
Yes.
Yeah, SPY went down, but didn't went down, so just halfway. Tesla.
Interest that came in?
A what?
Interest.
No, that's not. That's later on 2:30. So I got the Tesla that I was willing to get, and now I have what I consider a kind of a full position for Tesla. So, and let's see if it's gonna be going down or what.
What? What's happening?
No.
Oh,
just-
you're going, oh, no.
It is just like I see how those things are pushing back up,
Mm-hmm.
and because
SPY
SPY
at the vivo.
SPY,
right?
exactly.
Really? One candle. Boom.
SPY went up, but didn't went up. So yeah, like the two strategy I have, and that's what I'm looking at actually right now. Like one of them in the P&L make upper hammer, and the other make normal hammers, like upside down hammers and straight hammer. So, and of course, like the one that make invert hammer
Mm-hmm.
is making bigger percentage because it's taking less downside. I'm gonna show you later, but
Okay.
like like per trade, that one is making about 1%, while the other is making way less. So it's taking, one of them is taking a lot of trades, the other not.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just interesting thing that for Tesla, again, I have the same, I can add to Tesla at 416. And I will be willing to add to Tesla at 416. It's just, you know what, actually I'm gonna add right there. and if it goes above 416, then I will call myself, okay, you're wrong, guy, and like, walk away from it. Yeah, I add there, but now I'm looking at it, and I gonna have hands on the wheel for that one, because as I say, 416 there is a big buyer in there, and we knew that. Memorize that price for a couple days. I'm expecting the price to act as a level of resistance if we are not gonna be going higher. Yesterday he was under control, so he was for sure having a good from there. So I'm gonna add to Nvidia, but I'm gonna tighten my stop loss. That's an exercise there, just we have a quite decent candle toward the upside on Nvidia in the 5-minute. Tesla is manifesting a little bit of selling pressure before going to the actual 416. The correct price is 416.20, but it should be tumbling down before the SPY
might be making a new high here.
Yeah, it's like I was going to ask you about SPY, but now I have, because I am missing one monitor here. For the indexes. So right now I have a tendency, if I want to see what SPY is doing, I look at your screen. So
it's good.
Yeah,
right?
It's working. So Nvidia may get me out. Let's see. Major thing going on right there in Nvidia. So if I am wrong, I'm gonna be for a SPY. That's what I say. Like, that thing is like, it's just interesting. Like the back testing, and right now it's no back testing, it's live. But what I'm saying is, the reason why I believe on it is because of the back testing. But what I'm saying is, like, while one of the strategy have to wait for pretty much a all-time high or close to, like, this thing is gonna still be under the water, and it's gonna be coming out, then reload, coming out, reload, coming out, reload, coming out.
I love it. That's what I did this morning. Bettered my price.
In Ionic. It's funny because I did similar thing on Nvidia, but like in my case, when I did that, let's say I add, but I tightened the stop loss. So what I'm saying is, like, I am kind of gauging, like, okay, I got this price, how much is moving against me? The less it did move against me, the more I want to add, because then I use that as this is my stop loss. If it goes above that, count as I am wrong. So, but now it's about to tumble. So let's see SPY. Wow, oh la la! Look at that flush on SPY.
Almost $1.
$1 flush.
So 666, 660, 65 or 66, and flush to 660.10.
Though I don't have much hopes of SPY going too low, you know. By the way, it's 8-2. You won again yesterday, but it's okay.
Of course it's okay. I won. What you talking about? It's beautiful. I feel like I'm Ella this one. Can I make another one?
All right.
Okay.
There is a cool thing that I don't know how to measure, but like
Okay.
if we find a way to measure that, and like of course everybody's gonna come and say, yeah, there is this indicator and that like that. But yeah, I think it would be cool to have a historical data. Like I'm probably this is somewhere like maybe somebody already did the job, but I'm pretty sure it's not as simple as let's take this indicator. And what I'm saying is like I think uh, if we have historical data, we can for years and years we can uh, average it. What I'm saying here is like
Average it or leverage it?
average it. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not average it; it's average it. So for right now, I'm looking at your spider and like Marie's screen spy, like it's moving away from the 200 moving average, and like uh,
It's
if
gonna retest the 50.
so, if you look in a whole chart, you will notice that like if you look through time in the chart, you will look for very similar move, very similar. So what I'm saying, like, what is the average divergency between the price uh, and the highest peak of the divergency? So
Like these seem ginormous, but it's $1, right? Quite rangy.
yeah, but you see the pocket that is between the yellow line that you have on SPY and the high of the price. So if you take the high of every peak and the actual price, you have a distance in there. So that divergency is what I'm saying. If you take not
It's
the
about $1.
yeah, but you cannot measure it in dollars because those are that's no dollars. Is but yeah, I like yeah, it's not the way it works. It's like what you need to measure is not the dollar amount, is the distance in the chart, which is measured in pixels and things like that. So, like, but yeah, so to take that value in every peak and say classify them in three: high, medium, and low. And when you have high, medium, and low, you know, like if it's between the medium and the high, you know what is the threshold from where it's supposed to return, or from where it normally return.
Okay. And not look at the tape.
No, you will still look at the tape. It's like, haha, look at you. You're testing me in there.
Yes, I am.
Because what I'm saying is like, you don't want to nothing will replace the tape. Nothing will replace the RSI. So it's just
Ah, look at you.
like, it's your words. Like nothing give you the whole picture. You just have to keep looking and just data that will be useful, I think.
That would be so sweet.
What?
What's going to happen this afternoon? There's no way he's going to go 0.5.
Yeah, I would doubt that he will go to point 50.
Me too.
And if we go 0.50, probably you're gonna have a bunch of people freaking out.
Oh, yeah. Including our incredible fearless leader. Not our fearless leader, thank goodness. Well,
Hi, Papi.
how's your NVIDIA trade doing?
Very well. What about your Ionic?
Pulling back.
I see it looks like zigzagging.
Very exciting. Here we go, just better than my price. We'll see what that does. Hold on to your caboose. Oh! If this takes off right there, like, I better, like, this is hands on the wheel. Holy. The tape right now, what's happening is like,
The Ionic?
ooh. Okay, reprint. Need to reprint 50. There we go. Wow. Take about, like literally to the second.
Yeah, Ionic. It's at the open right now. You are alone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bing-a-dee-dee-ding, bing-a-dee-dee-ding. My opinion is that like Nvidia is going down in what I still consider heavy volume, and like yeah, there is a bunch of selling going on Nvidia. So
Right now we are having spied as very, very close to the super level of support at 659.40. So we'll see what's gonna go there. No.
excuse you.
50, let's go. Momentum, we need momentum. Oh, MACDs are spreading, not good.
What is actually Palantir doing? Yeah, like that candle I don't like in Ionic. The last
No.
1 minute candle I
Me
didn't
neither.
like.
Moi non plus.
All right. I can be quiet there. It seems to be right, you know.
About?
About Nvidia and PLTR. Nvidia, I know, is putting me under stress a bit. No Nvidia, PLTR. About Nvidia and Tesla. Like basically, I have this short on Nvidia here. I add here to the short, but I did tighten my stop loss. And like right now, I think it's gonna be fooling people like trapping low, like this. Yeah, oh yeah, it's a higher low, but it doesn't look like a higher low that it's gonna be holding. So I'm gonna be very nimble there. At the same time, like as I say, I did add heavier, but I reduced my risk a lot too. So I'm okay with that. So in the case of Tesla, I say if Tesla trade above 416, I'm gonna be coming out. I said the price was 416.20, and like look at that rejection of the 420. Like it's almost being Tesla is almost by the penny because 10 cents more, 10 cents less.
Yes,
It's
true.
it's just the noise
With
of
that
it.
price, exactly.
And SPY made a lower low.
Reacting well to the 640. That's like, that was a support level previously. No, no, no.
What's up? How are you doing?
Who?
Daddy show up.
Hola, Bloody.
After like 2 weeks without showing up.
She's been busy.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we.
Well, it looks like we might see her today.
It depends how the girls behave.
It's true.
I joke a lot with them this morning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
They had fun.
Oh, yeah.
Are you warm, Davey?
A bit. You want me to adjust the... You are cold?
No, I'm warm. It's okay. It's not that warm, but...
Okay. At some point I'm going to stand up for some snacks. So when I go for the snacks, I can get it down.
You didn't have breakfast?
No, I forgot. I forgot. Still Ionic?
Mm-hmm. Chose the wrong... Well, I'm not sure about chose the wrong stock. Managing it. Jumped into it too quickly this morning.
Okay.
So
Yeah, like now it will be the price I will be interested about.
correct. 63 has been since this morning, right? So it's been a support level. Hopefully it doesn't transform into a resistance.
Like I got what I want at, like with trading and like kind of, and then it's like now it's so bored to look at those things. Like I mean, trading itself is never bored for me. But what I'm saying is like right now, because I told you I want to find a way to hold for longer. The trades I take, like, or they get me out right away because I am wrong, or now I'm holding for way too long. Like I'm saying for the whole day pretty much. So it's okay because I am doing good in that matter, but at the same time it's not okay because I should be taking partial and partial and partial, and I will do that, but it's just like they are not a turn for me to take partial right now. So like Nvidia is gonna break that bottom and it's not gonna be looking pretty. Like they are holding there until they are not holding anymore. Like look at the previous selling pressure on Nvidia, and I'm gonna be talking and showing you what I'm talking about, because if not, how will you know what I'm talking about? So here, if you see, like Nvidia have like a little bit of volume going higher and higher here, but like then when you find like the plateau, the volume was decreasing a lot, and then when it was coming down here again, increasing volume, then decreasing volume going higher, increasing volume going lower. So basically, what I'm saying is that while it's moving downward, is the volume is increasing. While it's moving up, the volume is decreasing. And it was a constant pressure at around the bottom there. So if you have those sellers, like of course buyers are jumping in as they can, but they haven't been able to push it higher. So that's not looking good for them. Tesla is looking more prettier too, or better for the long, but right now I wouldn't like to take any loan because
Look at SPY.
because of, like you see, I put my glasses to look at SPY actually. Like right before you say it, yeah, it was. So and that's why I say I don't like the loan, because SPY is looking like crap.
Well, that's where I am not completely. If we're looking at SPY right now,
Yeah, I will put SPY here like that. I can look at it while we are talking. Yeah. Yeah, like wiki.
yeah, 659.15.
So I see during the pre-market it bounced from yesterday low, and right now it's trying to bounce before getting to the yesterday low. But the problem I see here is that there's not much momentum to push higher. How do we say choppy day because of that thing again? So it's SPY is picking up some speed right now.
Mm-hmm. It was a good pop for Tesla too.
Yeah. Tesla keep fighting with the two 416. So Do you know that conversation we had long ago about the plateau of the positions and things like that? Like I remember mentioning that too.
Yes.
So like it's cool when you get a trade, like normally that is about what's supposed to be the plateau. And like for example what I'm talking about here, like if you see Tesla, yes, like I don't have that price right now. Like I it's not such a good trade. It's like yes, I add, but like this is very little. This is very little again, and then here is what I consider like that's it. I wouldn't buy more shares to Tesla or short more shares for Tesla. But like in this thing here that it have been showing that kind of resistance, you experience as a trader as how it puts you under pressure, but it's like there is a top, like it's not able to go. Like right now, it's not able to go more, and if it will go more, it will get me out. But it's just what I'm saying. It's like you feel the limitation of the price action right there, and like what I was telling
the resistance or support, right?
Yeah, like what we were discussing about that time is like sometimes you are making like $100, like in average per trade, let's say, like depending on your side, like you play with 1,000, $1, 100, whatever. So, but sometimes you feel that is right there, like your positions don't make more than $100 no matter what you do, and like you see that number so often that that's what I consider this is your plateau. So when you see $100, hey, take half of it. When you see $1,000, take half of it, and like that number you will memorize it. Is you are familiar with. So
I like that. Yeah. Huh, look at how Baidu. Baidu short that we said.
it wouldn't work.
It lost almost $4.
Wow. So it will work.
It would have worked beautifully.
So Nvidia on its way down right now. So I could probably take some partial right down there, but as Tesla keep fighting with the 416. Yeah, that chart I'm kind of ignoring it, so probably I want to use it for how I had it before. SPY pierced the low of yesterday by kind of a lot. Right now it print 659.09. So is it gonna keep going down? That's the question there. The RSI right now in the 5 minute is looking weak, but it's also in a point that it could return probably from there. But let's see. That's something that most of the people will do counterintuitive. That they will see a very low RSI, and they will try to go. Oh, it's so low that it have to go higher. No, like most of the stock that you have seen like falling from very high prices is an RSI that have been very low, and you just go even lower. Tesla is holding quite decent the VWAP right now, so I have to put that on perspective for my short on Tesla. It might be losing the VWAP soon because there is some divergency on the RSI, but RSI is still looking good, I will say. So Maria. Okay, Tesla sellers are jumping on Tesla at 659.43. My question there is why not at 50? Probably because they want to front run the 50, but yeah. My average price for Tesla is 414, so en esta soledad que no me sienta nada bien. Por un caminito yo te fui a buscar, muy lejos caminé y al fin yo te encontré. Hoy me siento muy feliz porque estoy junto a ti, que eres para mí. Ya sé que te... Una vida tan vacía, sin amor, sin verano. Eso en la vida no cree más. Al llegar las vacaciones, yo pensé hacer un viaje sin mis problemas, olvidar.
What's the ticket on Open Door?
I can get it to you right now. It's actually open. And to be honest, I don't know what is that, but that thing is 17% up. Ooh la la, what happened in there? What is open door? Open door. That sounds like Dumbledore.
Dumbledore. It's true.
Open door.
Dumbledore.
Oh my goodness. Why is that so high? Let's see, open door technology from Yahoo Finance. Find the latest open door technology, open door stock. Let's see what they are. Let's look at their profile. Okay, Open Door Technologies operates a digital platform for residential real estate transactions in the United States. It buys and sells homes. The company offers sell to Open Door product that enable Open Door owners to sell their home directly to it and resell the home to a new home buyer.
Hmm.
So it's like a real estate thing. Real estate. What is the float on that? Let's look at the float. Probably very low float. Oh no, it's not that low.
If it's real estate and it's got a low float, I was gonna say, that's not good.
It has 735 million shares standing out. Outstanding. Not my bad. Oh my goodness. What is your take on SPY?
Well, when it made that low at 659.10, which was the end of the stack, it did not. The other one was 09. It did not make a lower low. If we're looking at, there's a big imbalance to the offer. Big imbalance. 659.43. Okay, so that's the resistance again. Just piercing it by a couple of cents. Right there, look at this. And there's participation right to there. But that's a big guy.
If you get to my price today, do I win?
No. Well, do you want to place another bet?
That will put you too close to the thing. And I am kind of concerned about it. Ay, ay, ay.
Shh, shh, shh. Open to a 990? Is that possible? 990. Open door. Oh. I want to see you interact there. It's almost impossible to go back there.
You had never used glasses for look like prescription glasses. You have never had that. Okay.
No, well, for a while, when I was having my issues with my eyes, I was wearing, but just regular reading depth glasses for small print. But now, no.
Okay.
Well, I find sometimes that my vision would require glasses, but every time I go, they say, well, cry me a river, you've got 20/20, so.
Yeah, like I don't know if you like, but in North America, probably people use less glasses than Latin America and Central America.
You think so?
Probably.
Why do you say that?
I don't know if it's a genetic thing, but yeah, it's like if everybody I know use glasses. Well, like a lot of people I know use glasses. So.
In DR or here?
DR. And
Really?
in those countries, you know, it's,
Huh. Really?
yeah. It's, that's why I ask you, because maybe it's a thing that we got like as anything, it is a business. So they will try to keep you hooked up to that the more they can.
Yeah. And it weakens your.
Yeah, exactly. Like you
eyesight.
get dependency. But like the reason why I ask you and why I mention this is because I feel that my vision is it goes up and down a lot. So like if it goes up and down a lot, don't we make that kind of normal? Like you look at me removing my glasses many times because they are very annoying. They are on the way. So, but then there are days like for example today. Yeah, and I have been using them a lot. But today I can see your charts, but I cannot. The numbers, I don't see the numbers.
Okay.
but there are days that I will be able to see the numbers.
Okay.
So, and that's what I'm saying. Like because this book, that I won't say the name of the book because it's kind of like relevant, but like I talked to you about a book that a couple months ago, and in this book, like they were saying, oh, many people are trying this, and what they are trying is that they like no advice for anybody. Like I am not certified. It's not my field. I don't even know anything about it. It's just a book comment and like yeah. So in the book they say that many people are removing their glasses. What they have find out is that the people find out that 2 weeks later, hey, I didn't need glasses. It's just like because you had the dependency, your eyes would adjust to whatever problem you have in the beginning.
Our bodies, every part of our bodies.
So
every organ, every part, everything.
yeah, but like that's very bad, like because I literally there are days that I say maybe I don't need my glasses today, but the up and down is that it's kind of weird.
Yes.
Come on, video. You're still in Ionic? Now you have another. Which one?
Open.
Open, okay, I see. Exactly the chart I have. You are long on that?
Yes. I front runned it, but technically it should pull back to
the VWAP.
Yeah, to the VWAP.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you, like, why you didn't wait for the VWAP? But yeah. Put a trap on my head.
You what?
You put a trap on my head with All right, we're back. Those positions are just beautiful on Tesla and on PLTR, on Nvidia. Why I keep saying PLTR? So, yeah, let's see what we do. Let's see how it goes. No stress about it. It's just they are not really. They are moving. They have moved a lot of my favor. But what I'm saying is like, give me more. You have more potential than that. I know so. Like in Nvidia, I will for sure take a partial very soon. I actually let's have hands on the wheel here, because that's getting there, and the rest I can, if I want to keep it for what I think it's gonna do, I could do that very quietly, because we are not gonna be red anymore for the day.
I like that.
You like so?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, buddy? Huh? So Nvidia, so as I say, we're gonna be taking partial very soon.
Look at the level, and this level 659.09 that I had on
SPY?
On SPY.
Mm-hmm.
This was a level.
Yeah, and it's dropping there by the penny pretty much. Like I know it wicked up a bit, but
That level has been there since last Friday. And look at how it reacts to it. It's wow.
oh my goodness. Nvidia making you believe that it's gonna make a double bottom there, but I see you breaking through before. Why you wouldn't be able to break again? It wouldn't be a double bottom anymore, because it's already double bottom is whatever happened between 4 and 9:45, in my opinion. I probably don't know the right description to what is a double bottom. I know what is a description for a bottom, but
I thought it was a pullback in two different periods. Two.
without any volume consideration,
Correct.
yeah, that could be.
It was two pull. I thought that it was two pullback. Two pullback in two different periods.
Like the charting book that you read, you remember? That book specified like in details what is a double bottom. So that, but I don't remember right now, to be honest. So. The man. What's
Okay.
the rock? It's cooking.
What's the rock?
It's funny. He went to watch. I don't remember if it was an opera or something like that. And you know everybody's so fit and things like that. Like it's a very quiet place. And somebody like there is a video in the thing, and somebody was yelling, "What the rock?" And everybody. And he's like a little bit like, you know, go to the right place, you know, but thank you, I love you too, you know.
Yeah. I didn't know that he went to the BC University.
In British Columbia?
Mm-hmm.
He lived in British Columbia for, I don't know
Yeah,
how
I know,
long.
but I didn't know that it's because that he was doing his studies there.
I think he have family there too, I think.
Yes, he does.
Like, I didn't know actually about the university, to be honest. Like, but I knew that he was, because I have a friend, like my friend that live in British Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
They say that like, oh yeah, he's always there. I'm like,
Oh.
I think the other place that he's in is in LA, but he's American, he's not Canadian, so.
Nice guy though. Right?
Yeah, oh yeah, like, and like you will see, like, oh yeah, like all fit and things like that, but like the philosophy of work behind is out of the normal by a lot. Like, I mean,
Very disciplined.
yeah, like that guy doesn't sleep, you know. Well, he does sleep, but like he
He's
wakes
a
up
busy.
very early just to take care of everything.
But he goes to bed very early too.
Oh yeah. He have a very nice movie I watched very long ago about. I think he's taking care of. His one family member is a girl, little girl, and he's taking care of her. But like the girl.
It's impressive, right? When you see, you've got a stereotype, like you say, of your in your mind of what a man that looks like that or that has that kind or commands that kind of presence, and then you see them coo 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 with the little, like
Yeah,
that
like,
just
that's about the
melts,
comedy.
right? That just melts people's heart, or you laugh about the big guy being so, yeah.
Yeah, like he brought the kid to the ballet class, and like he fell in love with the teacher, and like he's there doing something like this, and the girl's just looking at his arm like, what is this? Ay, ay. There is a video where this is a real video from real life. There is a video where he's passing by like cops checkpoint, and the cop is asking him, "Do you have any gums?" And he said, "Those two."
Yeah, they're impressive. Yeah, I've always, I really, for me, I got to know him I never really followed wrestling, so I got to know him in the videos and in the Titan games that he hosts. So that's like the Strongman games. And
I
Strong
never
Woman.
watched that actually.
Yeah, the Titans. It's really,
Like in wrestling, he's not my time. Like it's not my generation. It's the generation before. Like because Orlando always watched wrestling and things like that. So when he came, like when he was coming out of wrestling, it was that I started watching like wrestling with Orlando.
okay.
But you know, Orlando is I think Orlando is 3 years older than me. 3 or 5.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Orlando is way older than me.
Okay.
Though he looks way younger than me too. But
No, I thought you guys were the same.
no, he's way older. So yeah, so I didn't watch him wrestling pretty much, but then I watched movies and like he have this. So Welcome to the Jungle. It's a movie that he have like.
No, Jumanji.
No, Jumanji was way after. Like, but
Okay.
yeah, Jumanji was like I watched all of them specifically because of him too. But The Rock. There is a movie that he's with this guy that have the eyes like a cat and like and they were looking for a treasury thing.
Treasures?
Treasures, yeah, and like The Rock movies into the jungle. Let's see what it is called, like with this guy. Welcome to the Jungle.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a good one actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was 2003, man.
Wow.
remember the movie Interstellar? They are making a
yes.
second one.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good news.
You think so?
Yeah, something else that you're going to watch 200 times.
Okay.
No, it is a good movie. It really explores a lot of.
Yeah, it says for Christmas 2025, so probably this year.
Ooh. They've got quite a following. Like Interstellar as a movie has a strong following.
It's a piece of art.
Oh, oh.
It is a piece of art. I'm sorry, but it is a real piece of art.
Aw.
You're funny.
Why am I so funny?
So if you would like to share what you're trading, I will be willing to look at anything, like just to see. For people probably, like what are you trading?
Right now, Ionic.
Ionic yet? Okay. You keep the low on that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see. All the reasons to keep it, yeah.
Yeah. I added on the trade. I sold it on the pop, but I added at 62.10 and 62
62.10, okay.
and 62.
Yeah, okay.
And now I'm riding the high. I'm printing. Right now I've got 10 hours,
Very nice.
but we'll see. Right now at 64, I am going to be taking a partial there. I didn't want to. And there's my partial. Free gap. Yeah. I won't.
Here comes the money.
I will not be shy of saying that trade
Give you trouble?
gave me a lot of trouble. Yeah, I stayed in way too long for that one. Oh.
Yeah, like you have another one. It's open, I guess.
Yeah, I broke even on that one, so it just got me out. Like, it was really a chance, but
Well, if we look at the tape, like, and I say it's not a low flow stock, so
no.
look at the selling at 10:30.
Yeah.
Wow, that tape is amazing, man. Like, I mean, what the?
Rock?
What is that thing?
Impressive, eh?
Okay. Yeah, like the ask. You see the ask?
It's insane. So where do you see yourself going in?
Oh my goodness. Right there.
So there.
Oh no, it's I'm just intrigued by the tape.
Yeah, 990 seems to be a little too big, and I think he's realizing that now because he's reduced his position.
But what about the 1030? There is no way to go through that 1030. I mean, the stock have crazy volume today, so probably yes, but it's just, in my opinion, it's unlikely. So
To go through what?
through the 1030,
Why wouldn't you go through the 1030?
because the 1030, like you have, yes, let's say it can go to 1030. That will be the best price I will be willing to take. But you have 1050 with quite decent lot, then 1055. So of course, they know they like, but yeah, I just don't know. I just don't think it's possible to go through that level. Like you have to be aware. Like somebody jumped the trigger here and there, and like the way this is looking like, it is looking like that. So like, haha, yeah, but yeah, that tape is very very unusual. So while people are looking at how long they want to go with this because of how high it is, the way I'm seeing it, I am seeing how much resistance is between 1030 and 1050. So on a Fed day, yeah. I took it at 10 because I thought it was not gonna get more, but like it was at 10:02. So I think it can pull back to 950.
So the 990 has reduced its position again. Yeah, I'd be interested in 990.
We trade every day, and I have the question: have you seen open before?
No.
No. That tells you something.
Yeah, but whether we've seen it before or seen it or
Is-
traded every day.
That matter a lot, Marie. The reason why that matter a lot is because the average folks that is trading is not trading this thing.
Well, you're saying that? The reason I
Before.
heard about it.
I know where you picked it from, but that's what I mean. Like to assume that volume will stay from day one, I doubt it.
No, I would agree with you. These are the how do we say, the RR, the
Like I would say, show up 5 days in a row, and then I would treat you with a little bit more. It's not respect. It's just like I don't have anything against the stocks. Just like I don't see the momentum toward the upside there, especially with that. Yeah, it's not judgmental, though. I feel a little bit like that. But
and it sounds a little bit like that.
it sounds a little bit like that. Yeah, no. Basically, it's like
Open's #1 volume today.
yes. It's okay. It's as I say, I have nothing negative against that. It's just I think that whoever is buying that thing is alone for now, and he might jump the trigger, and we will figure that out. Of course, that doesn't mean that it's a bad buying. That just means it's gonna bleed through a little bit before really keeping the juice.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna be wrong, and I'm gonna pay for it if I am wrong, Because that one I am expressing my idea there. I took a short, and it's moving a little bit against me, but I know I can go 1030. It sounds judgmental. I got you. I got you, my friend.
It does, but it does come from historical experience and experimental data.
I think at some point you you acquire like counter habits. Like for example, let's say I don't know if that's the name for that thing, but like let's say this is a chart that looks very long. So that chart, whoever is gonna look at it and say this thing is holding the VWAP, this thing's supposed to be going higher, this thing, all those good things that I can say about it. But then when you look at it, like in my case, let's say like what that means, I will be going long, like at the VWAP. The VWAP is very important to me. Like, I think if we keep holding the VWAP, I'm gonna be totally wrong. But like, I will make a couple cents before we getting smoke in there. But what I'm saying here is like, this name, yes, maybe many people knew about it before, and they have been trading it before, but I kind of never hear the name anywhere else. So I kind of expected to know, yeah, it's the volume that stay in the stock is a more reliable volume. Like, I don't know how to explain that. It's okay. Just dismiss whatever I say. My opinion is just, I think the volume is not going to stay, and this thing is gonna go down to $9. But I could be wrong.
Should we be having a bet on something, David?
If
What
you
do
want.
you see?
In which one?
I don't know. What do you see that we could bet on?
Why do you want to do that?
Because I want to.
Yeah, for sure. But
For
like,
you to
as the
grab
intention,
a low fruit.
as the intention is yours, I will prefer that you put it on the plate. Like, you say, hey, I bet this. Like, normally it's me who come. I bet that it's gonna do that. So no, instead of me putting the idea, like as you pull it out,
Okay.
have the freedom of doing it.
You what?
Have the freedom of just dropping off, and I will say if I join it or not.
Okay. Okay.
But are you having doubts now?
Okay, spy. Spy at the close. So spy at the close. Where do you see it?
Today, that's a very hard one because
I know.
yeah, this is just like just a bit. I think Spar is gonna be finishing the day close to 6:59.90.
So very close to the PCL of yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying it's going to end below the PCL?
Yes.
Okay. Above the PCL.
Okay, that's simple. If it's below the PCL, I win. If it's above the PCL, you win.
And the PCL is 660.
That makes sense. Let's see what Mr. Paul say this afternoon.
Are you in any trades, Stevie?
Yeah, right now I have 3 trades. I have Nvidia, I have Open, and I have Tesla. Open is moving against me about 9-10 cents. Nvidia is well very good in the money, but Tesla is the one I am debating. I think I could be wrong on Tesla, so well, I think I could be wrong. I think I am wrong on Tesla, so I probably gonna get myself out of Tesla, and while I'm saying all that, I am looking at SPY, because SPY might be tumbling down from there a little bit, but and then Tesla's supposed to do the same, but Tesla is not doing that. So like right there, I should be kind of out of Tesla. Tesla is printing at the high of the day, so if it doesn't reverse from there, I have no choices than to go out of Tesla. I probably will.
For Tesla, you're saying what?
I have to, if it doesn't reverse, I have to be out,
Okay.
because at the point it is a, like right now it is trading above 416, so I don't want to be against the buyer.
Yeah, and I remember you said 416 was
Yeah,
a price of interest for you.
yeah, but like right now it's in the opposite direction. I am taking some hit in there, but I have hands on the wheel. That is already a irresponsible trade, so
Irresponsible or irresponsible?
irresponsible. I should be out of that, so I'm out of it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm happy that I am out of it. It's the right thing to do. So I'm gonna try to short it again, but that's at a different price. So if we get there, I'm gonna be okay shorting it, but that literally have a, like I have even the stop loss on it. Like if he move $1 against me, I gonna be out. Instead of 3, that's a $1 stop loss, because it makes no sense.
Oi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot to go for my snacks.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I'm trying to reshort Tesla. It's just maybe to regulate, like to control some of the damage on it. But
I really need to pay attention on this one here. So I might be taking a double partial at
Ionic.
64. Could be at 80 actually. Okay. It's got 10 seconds to pop 10. Two and one. And it did. Okay.
You took your partial.
No,
No?
it had 10 seconds to print. That candle needed to end at 90
Mm-hmm.
for me not to take a partial, and it ended at 92. And
Nice.
there it is. Poof. Took a partial.
Nice.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Okay. So all of them are working, David, your trades?
Well, right now they are working, but they are like, well, Nvidia is working it, but it's pulling back a lot. So I didn't took any partial, so that wasn't good. Tesla is not getting me back, but like I am trying to be patient in Tesla, just because it has went up with momentum.
Okay. half an hour. 30 seconds, half an hour. 30 seconds to print a higher high. And there it is, okay? It's behaving. And I like to see the momentum I'm seeing right now. Good job, good job. What's open doing?
A couple of cents against me, but it's looking good yet. Oh my goodness, Tesla. As long as you don't jumping, you are okay. No, it's true because like I keep saying like I don't want to get the crappy price. I got the crappy price, but like, and then I hold it for too long. But right now I have it at the right price, and you know how it is. So I have zero patience to hold, but then I have all the patience of the world to hold it for the rest of the day. You know, it's
Right?
they should invent something like auto partials, but like not like put an order. Like it's something more thorough, like something that you will be able like do auto partials like this, and you increase the frequency and you increase all the things, but like
I'm gonna put it on the take a partial on the peak, on the local peak. Mm. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. It needs to print 30. Okay, so I find that one slow. We'll see. Bounce. Boy. Taking another bar shop.
Just let me know.
If it doesn't, okay, you did it. Okay. It reprinted 30 within that minute candle, so we still have some water spread. Oof. You shouldn't be consolidating there at all. That's not a consolidation point, so you need to accept. Escape or flush. I knew.
Open is about to get me out. I got Tesla kind of when I came out again.
You went back in?
Yeah. It's a bit chasey what I did there, but it is not chasey because I wait for it to be at the price I came out before. So basically it's the same trade without the shakeout.
Okay.
I really think it's easier just to like in the trades I have been right, and I did that today a bit. I did it a bit with Nvidia. Like what I did to Nvidia, I add and I just tighten the stop loss.
Okay.
But as I was telling you, like those trades that they let you know that they don't move against you as let's say a Tesla, because Tesla I got in and like since the beginning, like so basically like judging how much you move against you for you to determine, do I want to keep adding to this or do I want to cut it off earlier? So
And?
based on that, like sometimes, like for example, Nvidia is a trade that I was able to add and that I am like in better control. That what I did with Tesla, or like let's say the same open, like open is gonna get me out, and I'm gonna leave it there. Like I mean, I am not taking more open. Like I am clearly wrong about that, and that's what I say. Like you can be wrong on that. Just don't keep doing the same thing, you know. That's not the way to go. You did good on Nvidia, and you seems to have a good price. If you go back to there and you want to add, just add.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I need some snacks.
You're almost there. a minute.
It's funny because that open, my stop loss is the type of stop loss that if I will be willing to get the trade, it also will, like, let's say if I will be so correct that I will be able to miss the trade by the penny, in this case it wouldn't be able to stop me out, though I don't think I am right about that one
Okay.
because of how much it moved against me. But like for example, what is the biggest seller? The biggest seller is at 1050. Well, my stop loss is at 1052. So normally, we go like, oh, we go 1050 and then we miss the trade. So I have the chance of it working, but at the same time, it wasn't planned. It was just by luck I got that like that.
Okay.
But just because of how much it moved against me is that I say I consider myself wrong. Like what you do basically, you come to break even, you reduce your size or go out. Like so I'm gonna start wrapping that up, and today I'm red for now. I'm very quiet about it. Like the week, I am green by a little bit. So we are like I can say right now I'm flat on the week probably. We don't count on that P&L, so small. So yeah. So basically, I'm gonna walk you through my trades. Open is right there. Let's do the open first. So in open, I was quite impressed for the ask. And when I saw the ask, like I have a prejudgment in this thing, but I am saying it like that just to be transparent. But like I would like to believe that I don't have a judgment in the share structures in this thing. So, but apparently I do have. So, and I shorted here because I expect this to break the VWAP and to go lower, but it's not doing that. It's actually proving me wrong big time, and it's actually moving against me. So that I consider a very bad trade, or not very bad trade, just a bad trade. The one I will consider a very bad trade is this Tesla here, and I retook it, the Tesla. Like of course I have a loss on it already, but I took it at very similar price to where it stopped me out, because it's just like I say about Tesla, if it goes above 416, I don't want it anymore. And it was above 416. It break this previous high here. Like my stop loss supposed to be right here, in this peak here, but I let it go like almost double of that. So that's what I consider horrible. Like it's unacceptable. You shouldn't be doing that. So, but then I took another shot here because I was trying to get short at the 419, which is the actual 200 moving average for a 5-minute time frame. But I wasn't able to get it, and I say I want it, like, and I don't want it to go without me, and all those things, and like, yeah. So in Tesla, I didn't do that good. I did poorly, probably just as the previous day, it smoked me long and short. It did both things. So yeah. So Tesla, as I say, no good. The one I did quite well, and like I haven't taken any partial yet. Actually, is on Nvidia. I have major levels for Nvidia toward the downside, and like that's why probably I'm holding for so long. But I went long on Nvidia here, it didn't work. Then I went long again, and I said, you know what? The way that those sellers are looking like, I don't think this is a good long. So I flipped my position right here. I got out of the trade, then I went short, and then I add to the short in this spike here. And like right now it's doing good, but that's the only trade that I have been doing good at. So like, the others are like really questionable. So questionable because of what? Because of trading, executions, problems, and things like that. So, but yeah, that's it for me. What about you, Marie? I know Ionic was your first one.
So Ionic, I went in with Ionic and jumped in. Actually, when I saw the imbalance, I said, "Oh wow, didn't really look at all the levels, and I went in pretty quickly. Now, you know what? I'm still in right now and just looking at what it's doing here at the 90. So I'm still in the trade at the 90. And right now it's reacting. This is a major level. It's 54 cents right now in the money that I've got for Ionic. It seems like it will not be crossing that level. I'm really hoping because it was resistance for quite a long time. So I'm hoping that the 63.90 now is going to be a level of support. So right now I am
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
Sorry, just to because it's related to your specific comment in there. So when you look at that, let's say like right now you are describing the 63.90 as a level that you expected to hold. Let's say like the RSI right now is 50.51. It's above 50 and it's printing higher above 50. So right now it's using like it's having the same RSI, which is 50 plus, at a higher price than when it was the RSI was at 50 plus before. So, but at the same time, like you see what happened in the green line on top, like it made a lower high in the RSI.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that give you like a quite a bearish sentiment? But I actually just see how much the RSI spike on that candle.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I just saw it. That will kind of answer my question, but
Like the reason that I'm saying is because like I've had this trade since the beginning, right? I've seen the levels that today it's been reacting to, and the 63.90 for me when it was at 10:45 to 11, it actually reacted there for 15 minutes. And then this morning, it was the same thing pre-market. So today, the 63.90 seems to be a big one. But you are correct. When you're looking at the RSI, and the RSI was topping at the 63.90, if you're looking, 63.90 at 11 o'clock, it was topping there. You found that top. Now, it's making a lower RSI at a higher price. So this is what you were seeing, right?
yeah.
So technically, when you're looking at that, you are correct that it should be, and right now my expectation is 64.50. So it should be able to get to there.
Which is kind of right there.
It's really close, really close. But it hasn't gone through it. So right now, I've got my trend line from the low of 1030, and when you're looking at it, it's reacting very well to those trend lines. But I do see the 64.50 and possibly the 70 that would be at the end of this trend line reaching it. But that would be the top of my expectations.
Okay. Yeah, like that would be a kind of short trade, like scalp-ish.
Well,
cents.
scalpish depending, right? If you add at 61.90, it's no more a scalp.
Yeah, like in your case, you have the best price pretty much. So
Yeah, add the best price. But
Yeah.
now I've taken in adding, so let's go.
Okay.
And yeah,
And
and
the other was
one was
open?
I took open, broke even on open. Like I really, I looked at it and then said, okay, yeah, you know what? You took it at the pullback. You took it at 10. And looking at the tape, I said, well, when 1050 could be a top there, but definitely it was a long at 10 for me. But I broke even so that I would be, I didn't want to lose that profit. But I did break even because I really was paying attention to Ionic.
okay,
Yeah.
understood. Okay.
And sadly, Marie, another one that I did take, I took a little loss on there because I had a tight stop loss. I took BBAI, placed the order at BBAI at 570.
Wow.
And I got out at the tight stop loss. I took it at 570 and I got out at 575. So that was my
Sure.
tolerance, my
Yeah,
regular
like-
stop loss, right? So I took a small one there, but look at it did after that it got me out. You're like, oh, hey, Papa. But Ionic, I was committed that loss that and this mismanaged that I had in Ionic to try to make it back, and it's definitely possible right now.
Nice. Just to
Yeah.
clarify, open got me out.
Okay.
Yeah, so and I'm not touching it, you know, like that was falling off with open. I'm not touching open right now, so it's because I didn't do that well. So okay. So yeah, so that's it for today. Do you have something else we would like to say, or we close it up?
We can close it up. So we've got a little wager going that SPY's gonna end up, I say above the 660, and Davey says
Below.
below the 660. So we will see tomorrow.
I think she just put it easy for me to win one because she have win 8 and I 2, like me 2, only 2 wins. So she's doing very good on those bets. So yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see. Tomorrow we will update you on that one. So I hope everybody have a good one, and we're gonna be here tomorrow. Yeah, we will see you then. Bye.